Public outcry and a threat of recalls over last week's proposed 700% pay raise for Hillsdale's mayor and a 900% increase for council members highlighted Monday night's Hillsdale City Council meeting, with acting mayor Joshua Palladino suggesting the city might revert to the original charter language, which sets pay for council members at $10 per meeting, or eliminating that stipend entirely. While the compensation board last week had recommended the new pay structure, Chair Russell Richardson told the council Monday the raises were justified because citizens expect more from their elected officials.
What they're getting right now is increased taxes every year to fund things that they don't want. If we increase the pay and increase the expectation, the goal is that you guys will start asking hard questions and begin deliberating. That is your job.
But Cindy Merritt warned of repercussions if the raises were allowed to take effect.
We are not poor, stupid townies that you hold in haughty contempt, treating us like sheep to be fleeced in order to line your pockets. If you vote yes for this abomination, I will either join or start a recall campaign to throw you out.
Councilmember Bob Flynn agreed with Merritt that recalls would be justified if the pay raises went through, saying if the city had an extra $105,000 in the budget, it should go to street repairs instead. He also disputed Richardson's arguments, as well as those contained in an email from Compensation Board member Timothy Green.
You guys are doing an awful job as council. That's what the email said from Mr. Green. So in order to punish you, we're going to pay you more. Well, hell, if I'm doing such a bad job and you want to bump me from 1,000 to 10,000, I'm going to do an even worse job next year. And you're going to come back and go, you're really screwing up, Flynn. I'm going to make it $30,000. By God, by the time you're done in 4 years, you're going to be making $75,000 because you're doing such a crappy job.
Richardson said he was planning to reconvene the compensation board for additional discussion, but the Hillsdale city attorney Tuesday wrote there is no basis in statute for the matter to be revisited after the board approved a pay recommendation, according to a memo issued by City Manager David Mackey. An online petition opposing the new pay structure has collected over 450 signatures. Citing what she called a negative culture being developed by 3 Hillsdale City Council members, Hillsdale City Engineer Kristen Bauer has submitted her resignation from the post effective April 18th, which led Councilmember Greg Stuchel to issue a pointed response.
I am just sick of the fact that we lost 2 excellent managers, and both of their reasons were the same. And again, I'm going to ask who's ever browbeating these people to really take a second look. And I want to end this with Mayor Pro Tem, under your leadership, I'm going to ask you to consider resigning your Pro Tem position.
Councilmember Will Morrissey also had a strong reaction.
If people in the town treat our employees like crap, they're going to leave. It's as simple as that.
Bauer, whose career included 7 years as Adrian City Engineer, has held the Hillsdale position since 2020. In her resignation letter, she expressed gratitude to council members Morrissey, Bob Flynn, Robert Soha, Stuchel, and Gary Wolfram, but said the negative culture developed by the other 3, whom she did not reference by name, had led to the creation of, quoting now, the complete disregard of the city charter and ordinances, and that she preferred not to work with elected officials who, quoting again, are willing to change voted policies on a whim to suit whatever complaint comes to them. Bauer concluded her resignation letter by saying she hoped the city's residents would recognize that their efforts were not for the betterment of the city. The other 3 members of the council are Palladino and Matthew Bentley and Jacob Bruns, the latter 2 being ones who were just elected this past November.